Hello, this is
Hey,
FarShot.
and we're back with part 2 of Metroid Prime for the Gamecube.
Yeah, part 2. Woo! Oh, two doors to shoot through.
Well,
Classy.
one with
Well,
a
it's
lock.
really one, but yeah,
Yeah.
that locks.
And we can't go any further, but yay, more energy.
Yeah, you've increased your energy capacity. Woo!
Which also heals you.
Ah, yes, that's important.
So you get
So
and
weapons, ammo. Explain this to me.
you only have ammo for the missiles in this game. And the power bombs. Multiple
Okay.
bombs regenerate, but you can only lay 3 at a time, and your beams are basically unlimited.
Okay.
There are beam and missile combos, like the super missile, but we'll be seeing
Bro,
that.
you just lost 10 energy.
Yeah, I hit a plasmite,
Good for you.
and completely messed that up.
Totally a noob. Just
I haven't
don't
played
think-
this on the GameCube for about 4 years. Ow!
Yes, those wasps don't like you much either.
They don't like anything that looks humanoid.
Why didn't you bother to kill it? You just ignored it. I guess that doesn't
Because
matter.
because I wanted the map, so I could actually know where I was going.
Maps. Okay.
Now I killed it.
So, there's no overworld in this game, is there?
No. Well, basically wherever you're playing is the overworld, and I'm slightly sequence
Right.
breaking here, because you're not supposed to be able to get this until you... No, I'm not sequence breaking, because I've got the missiles and that's what's required for it. There. Missile expansion.
Okay. Yes,
Um,
you did get the missiles. You fought that
yeah,
little boss fight.
that weird thing. Ow. Thanks, War Wasps. Thanks.
Ah, man, you went from like 60 down to 30 just like that. Ooh, I have a great idea for a sequel to this Let's Play. We do the exact opposite. I play, and you do all the witty commentary.
Do you have Metroid Prime 2?
I have my GameCube. I doubt it would be too hard to secure, a copy of Echoes, right?
Yeah.
Alright, Echoes.
Even though I've already partially done that as the Wii version. I'm at like 26 parts, half an hour each. I've almost completed it, but I haven't been able to record from the Wii for like months now. Because I'd have to
I know
unplug things or bring it up
I
here.
know that inevitably my brother, that Eric guy, that's not his actual... Well, actually it is. He just hasn't really picked a...
Proper name.
Well, he has a proper name.
No,
He has
no, you know what I
a
mean.
good handle. So, anyways, I'm sure he'll inevitably watch this, and he'll totally hear me call him out when I say, "Give me back my Wii." Boy. And then I'll actually, be able to do other cool things. I mean, of course, there are games across all kinds of platforms, and I don't want to be that Nintendo guy. I wonder if there is that Nintendo guy channel.
There
seems
probably
like
is
it'd
at
be a
some
thing.
point. There probably is
I would
somewhere.
think so.
I know that there's only one console I can't record from, and that's my PS3, because I don't have the component cable for it. I've only got the RCA, and no, I'm not recording a PS3 through RCA quality. That's terrible. A PS2 and
Yeah.
PS1, maybe, but no.
I mean, already watching this video on 360p, it's making me want to, like, slice my wrists open. Which, by the way, people, it's a very, very bad thing to do.
Yeah.
We do not condone self...
We don't condone self-harming. If you choose to do it of your own accord, then fine, I think. I don't know. Do whatever's required in that situation, but don't do it because we may have implied it.
Exactly. This has been a message from the Foundation for a Better Gameplay Experience.
And now, gimmicky boss.
FBGE.
Hmm.
FBGE. Oh, gimmicky boss, right? Like, one that you throw acorns at?
No. I think it was
he
pretty
hurt its
self-explanatory
eye.
just by looking at the boss there. What you had to hit.
I just had scary flashbacks to Skulltulas.
Oh god.
Those things were so creepy. I guess we could always trust Japan to, put things like that in its video games.
Yeah. They make it creepy, but they also give it atmosphere.
Help! We used to be people, now we're sculptulas.
Yeah, because that makes sense.
That was a like a comic of like I forget what it was. The oatmeal, I think.
Well, that was easy.
Where Link goes in and they talk to him and he's like, "Don't worry, I'll take care of everything." And the next panel shows Link like sitting on the hill outside the house and it's on fire and he's just like curled up into a fetal position. Oh, morph ball.
Yeah.
Alright, I have a question. Why the hell is this stuff just laying around?
Because the Chozo are untidy.
Okay, so these are all you're like in a Chozo ruin.
It did kind of say that when we first entered the map.
I don't pay attention. I'm obviously way too cooped up in talking so much that I'm not even watching what I'm supposed to be watching.
Talk and watch then.
This isn't really much of a let's play, is it? It's more like a you play and we talk and maybe distract everyone who's watching from actually seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might have to refine that aspect.
Oh yeah, that boss we just fought, yeah, later on in the game it comes up where those guys just came up.
Ah.
That's fun.
Yes. We seem to be backtracking a bit. I think we've
yeah.
been here before.
No, we do need to do a little bit of backtracking.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. See, I am paying attention a little bit.
Oh no, wait,
Oh,
I think I actually went the wrong way here. I can't remember. I think I do look at the map and then realise I'm just like, oh, balls. And getting stuck.
Nothing like cherry Kool-Aid. Yeah, I know. Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I do this, but very terrible reflections. That's a pixel image.
Ooh, the days of
the Gamecube. Let's just put it to that.
Yeah, graphics like oh, I don't want to say mediocre, but
I put anything GameCube and PS2/1 as the golden age of gaming because there was so much variety in games. Now they just seem to be kind of repetitive.
Well,
there are some I want to
here's
get.
The thing.
Excuse me.
This is my little philosophy on a lot of things, video games, movies, whatever. The industry is so much larger than it used to be. 10 years ago, indie developers may not have meant a whole lot, but hey, I remember this place. But
oh yeah, we can go further now because we got the
the morph ball.
Yeah.
And yeah. Hey, look, a hole.
That we perfectly fit through.
I know, it's so convenient.
How convenient.
It's like this game, it's like all this was designed for, oh my gosh. Oh, it's side-scrolling.
Yeah. If you're not careful, there's a puzzle like this later on, and if you're not careful, you can get hurt by those things and even killed. And what I find funny about the Morph Ball's death animation is that you lay a power bomb even though you don't have them.
Alright, we're gonna have to pause for a minute so I can remember what I was saying. I don't literally mean pause. I just mean
no.
I'm gonna hit the pause button on your conversation.
Yeah. The metaphorical pause button. Don't actually pause, viewers. Don't pause.
Not the actual one. Because then we're gonna get desynced, and I'm gonna be talking about something, and you're gonna be talking about something, and it's gonna be awkward, and we can't have that.
And here's me looking at the map being a bit of a doofus.
Yeah, well, hey, at least you showed everyone who's watching who may or may not have ever played Metroid Prime that this game has an awesome map.
That's 3D.
The more you know.
That was bad.
Man, Samus has got legs.
Yep.
Yep, she can jump on top of things.
She can
always
jump.
A good skill to have. Yes, jumping.
I can't do anything here until I get the Morph Ball bombs, and I think that might be something I'll come back to next session. So I kind of forget about it this session.
Part 3?
No, more like part 4. Or 5.
Oh, yeah. Oh, session as in how many parts you record.
Yeah, I usually record
This is Captain Ricard of the Renterprise. Trek humor.
I just Scooby-Dooed one of the best captains. Oh dear. I don't quite know how to recover from that.
Well, I wanted to get back to the profound thing that I was saying before I
Yeah.
forget that I was saying it. But my opinion of the video game industry and film and music is there's so much more variety. The problem is, it's like pop music, you know? You can only have so many pop music artists before there's just too much for everyone to remember. Like, Katy Perry, Rihanna, Miley Cyrus, you know,
Yeah,
like
don't mention
once you
her.
start, hey, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
once
I know.
you keep going, you know, you just can't, you know, there can't be like 2,000 pop artists that everyone knows about, you know?
No, that would just be overload, and I messed this up again.
But there may be 2,000 pop artists, whereas 10 years ago there may have been 1,000. What I'm saying is, like,
Damn it.
there can only be
There can
two
on- that-
really big first-person shooters at any one time, even though there might be 100 first-person shooters out there that are all really good, and before there were maybe only, like, 25. So, the more variety that there is, the more that you have to actually look in order to find things that are good. There may be the same amount of good things out there in the video game world, you know? Like, brain not working, not exactly coming up with good examples at the moment, but you know where I'm getting at, right?
I can venture a guess, but I don't think anybody else can.
Well, I was talking with my boss at work, yesterday or so, and he was mentioning how music is just not what it used to be. Like 80s pop music was so much better than today's pop music. And I would argue that that is not the case. The thing is, you just hear pop music, which always usually sucks. You just have to look in the right places. I'm not going to talk about my musical tastes here, because if I tell you that I like listening to Fonts and 65 Days of Static and God is an Astronaut, then you may get lost in what I'm talking about, since probably most of you haven't heard those bands, unless you really love the end credits for Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Yes. But my point is that, you know, you just have to be diligent. You can't just... This also goes into a little bit of fighting the power, you know. If you just play all the popular games all the time, like Call of Duty and Battlefield, then
You wouldn't discover the gems.
Right? Yeah. So that's the argument that I would have against to counter the argument that things aren't as good as they used to be.
Damn it! Just missed that scan.
Like, personally, I'm waiting for when people start catching up to technology. What I mean by that is we can do so much programming-wise and whatever, that we should have games that are much better than they currently are. The problem is, you know, you have developers getting in the way and, like, saying, oh, you need to finish this game in 2 years, you know, and you cut a lot of content, or you're worried that you need to sell this game to, like, 5 million people, and so you have to dumb it down and remove some higher levels of gameplay, you know?
I just want to say now, this section, my brain completely just ups and dies for about 3 or 4 minutes.
I'm gonna venture a guess here and say that happens a lot with you, doesn't it?
Not quite as bad as it gets here. Next, you've got to activate these 4 symbols, and I only find 3 of them, and I spend like a minute wandering around the room, like, where the is it? And then I find it, and I'm just like...
Flare Spire at his best.
Also, don't lock on when you're doing a jump here.
Oh god.
That happens. If you lock on, you just lose all forward momentum.
This might be the closest you've come to dying so far, I'm not sure. 18,
So if I do that again...
Beats that 21 from earlier.
Yeah, but don't forget each energy tank counts as 99-100 energy, so...
Oh, yeah, so you're like at 210?
210, 212. I don't know.
Or 208.
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, look.
Math.
You can see the symbol above that little bit near the door. I completely
Right, each
miss
one
it.
of those is 99.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
No.
Above the
There-
door.
No, there was a
Math,
symbol
so
next to the door. You can see it just down near the cannon. It was that little grey bit.
Flare, flare, flare.
I saw it in the corner of my eye and I was like, no, that's not it. I go around the room for like a minute like, what the hell is this thing?
Oh, by the way, we were totally talking about this during the break between part 1 and part 2, in real life, about how Flair and I have the same sort of like username beat rhythm. Flair Spy or FarShot, the whole FS thing.
Yeah.
And
I found it.
that was entirely coincidental, by the way.
Yeah,
And
we didn't
just
plan
sort of-
that.
Yeah, we're friends now after we created our respective
Yeah.
usernames. Mine hails back to the good old days of Halo Combat Evolved on the PC. Before that, I just sort of like picked random names whenever I had to play, like, well, I'm not going to go into them because some of them are pretty stupid. And not to say that FarShot isn't stupid. Like, if I were a new man, I would probably have a completely different username, like, I don't know, Total Sandwich.
Haha, that
Cynical
was
Muffin.
original. That was original.
What? What are you talking about?
Also, I've just gained the ability to hold the A button again.
Yes, charge beam acquired. Press and hold A to charge. Alright. Info. We need it. Eyeballs! Lasers.
Laser eyeballs.
So before you could only stun him, now you can actually kill him?
Yeah. Until
Excellent.
you do the whole 3-room thing.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that can be
Aim
annoying.
down. There we go.
Yeah, I know the GameCube controller can be a bit weird like that sometimes. It will just not do what you want it to do.
Oh, that's another thing that I am so glad we don't have to do in other...
Ow.
Nice. And now you lost one of those packed things.
Energy tanks.
Right, yeah, tanks.
Oh yeah,
saying?
those technical things
Oh.
you can't kill.
That's another one of those things that I miss, or I don't miss, rather, from the quote-unquote
Damn it.
golden days of video gaming, is the fact that nowadays I can actually aim up and down without having to, like, press page up or page down.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid.
Yeah, I was playing Star Wars Dark Forces. I got that on Steam the other day. And I was playing that, and gosh, it's so annoying. Like, there's a stormtrooper on the cliff face above me. Hold up, how do I aim up? Page up, that's right. And then I'm dead because...
What did I just get hit with?
Finally, you know, the stormtrooper actually was able to shoot something. Namely me, in this case. Yeah.
And stupid move.
Very nice. This is the pinnacle of Let's Plays, ladies.
No,
and
this is the
gentlemen.
pinnacle of just screwing it up.
Uh,
This game can be very finicky with its platforming at times, I will say that.
or you can be very finicky with skills.
Or
all the time.
I can just suck at motor coordination.
Yeah. We can always blame that on your Britishness, you know.
Oh,
You're
ha!
you people are so inverted. What, driving on the left side of the road? What? That doesn't even...
Says the guy whose country offspringed from us.
You know, I wouldn't say offspring, more like
You
we
know
got
what I
so
mean.
tired of your insanity that we had to cut off ourselves from you because you people were just
And I'm being
nuts.
stupid here because I don't have what can open this. Even though I'm pretty sure a missile or charged power beam shot should completely vaporize sandstone.
You know, I actually thought you said missed shot. You shot incorrectly.
I went to say missile and I said Michelin
Michelin tires.
Oh god, we're gonna
Sean
Sean Connery.
Connery.
I was
Don't
gonna
you
say-
just love my Sean Connery impersonation?
It's good.
impeccable.
Oh god, this room.
Be careful, Ryan. Some things you here don't react too well to bullets. It's so bad.
It's so
See,
bad yet so good.
my voice sounds so much different in my head than it actually does.
Hmm.
Like we were doing mic tests earlier, and
You sounded a lot different than you were used to, didn't you?
yes,
Yeah, I hate
listen,
that.
audience, if we totally drive you away from our,
And
subscribing to
stupid
our...
moment number 2. I have no power bombs, so I can't kill the thing. Luckily, I get them in like 5 or 10 seconds.
Yes.
Not really a major spoiler there.
Wait for it, shoot.
Wait for it,
Well,
boss.
I wouldn't really call. Oh my gosh, you defeat Ridley!
Nope.
Now, that's not really much of a spoiler either.
Nah, even though that is later on.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of usually do defeat the bad guy at some point. Why is that classified as a creature's engine?
It just is. It's a mechanoid.
Okay.
That was the worst mistake I could have ever made, even though you have to do it. Barbed war wasp. These ones can shoot at you.
Oh.
Oh, I really messed this up.
Uh.
Jump fail. Ow. Fire to the face.
Wow. You are such an expert.
What just
at this
happened
game.
there?
There goes another energy tank.
I don't know what happened there. The camera. I went to look
I
onto
think
onto the drone, and it sort of like locked onto it, then switched to the war wasp. I sort of just like got turned around, and now I'm playing
as
jump
far as
rope with a
first-person
flamethrower.
shooters go, you have to be one of the worst. Not you, but Samus Aran has to be one of the worst shots in the history of first-person gaming because of these slightly.
No, it's just me
I mean,
sucking at the game.
Well, I feel the awkwardity of the controls. I don't know. Maybe Japan doesn't really know. Can someone point me to a Japanese studio-developed first-person shooter that's like,
Actually, this was American.
really nice? What, you mean this?
Retro
this wasn't
Studios.
developed any? Okay.
It was
Well, I
developed
would've
by Retro
figured,
Studios for Nintendo.
being sort of like an. Yeah, I was thinking, being more like an original Nintendo franchise thing. It would probably be developed by
They
some Japanese-
hired Retro Studios to do it because
okay.
at the time they were good at this,
And now you can drop bombs.
like that.
Yeah.
Which, if you're playing the Wii version, this also gets you the morph ball jump, where if you flick the Wii remote, your morph ball will hop.
Ah, yes.
Hop, 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 hop.
Having more flashbacks to Super Mario Galaxy. Definitely one of my favorite games. Gutter ball. Have I ever told you about the one time I went bowling?
The one time you went bowling? I don't think
I've
you
only
have.
been bowling once.
I've been, like,
and it was
3
glorious. See, in this one instance of bowling, I went with quite a few friends, and we had like 4 lanes rented for like an hour or 2 or something. And I'd never
What am I
bowled
doing?
before. However, I had done a lot of Wii bowling back in the day, and I was pretty good. I would get a few turkeys every once in a while. Hey, you blew up the thing! Yay!
A stone toad, as that thing's called, and I forgot to scan it.
Good for you.
Luckily, we do have to come back to this area a lot later.
Yeah, we can remember this next session.
It won't be next session, it'll be like 3 or 4 sessions time.
Oh, that far. Okay.
I mean, this is about an hour and a half total, in 3 episodes, so... And control fail on multiple attempts.
Because you're so pro at this.
I'm better at
You
the
don't
Wii
even
version.
know. Flashfire is best gamer ever. I find it so weird that you plug yourself into things so often. I mean, like, I get the whole, like, oh, it's an ARM port, and let me stick my arm in like R2 does, and download stuff,
Or upload.
But then you're just like, I'm gonna throw my body in there, and that should activate something, Like, I wish,
that sounds really weird.
I wish my door lock, to my house, I walk up to it and I just shove my body in there and it recognizes me.
What, like a full body retina scan or sort of thing? You just have to like stand in it face first for like 3 seconds.
That'd be
like,
the weirdest thing. You're just driving along and you see someone just like
standing
face planted in their door.
And then it just opens. Just like, what?
We have to patent this. This has to be an actual thing.
God. Yeah.
Well, think
10
about
years
it.
in the future. 10 years.
I can't really think of many downsides.
And jump fail. Jump fail with angry jump fail annoyance shooting.
I can't think of a whole lot of like downsides to the whole body glove door lock thing, other than the fact that it's like extremely awkward. I mean,
No. Other than clones.
Assuming, well, yes, I guess, but even don't clones have different fingerprints too?
Well, yeah.
'Cause fingerprints
Well, no.
develop
If you're an exact genetic replica, I think you might have the same fingertips, and I'm not sure on that. But what do we know?
Maybe it'll also recognize hairstyle. You have to have,
Hairstyle,
like, the
hairstyle, DNA, retina.
crooked teeth. I know.
I'll have you know that my teeth are actually in perfect alignment.
I know you're not. You don't live in London. You're not.
Oh yeah, right,
Cockney.
right. Discriminate against the Cockneys now. That's brilliant. Christ, if this doesn't get
I'm
flagged
not
for something, I will
discriminating,
be surprised.
I'm just pointing out a statistical trend here.
Yeah,
I
alright,
mean,
alright.
Like if
I know.
99% of people in London have crappy teeth, that there's no arguing with that.
Yeah. I just hate being told by Americans from certain areas that my teeth are the wrong color. Yeah. They're as close to white as they're gonna get. Deal with it. I'm not bleaching them.
So how much Earl Grey do you consume in one day?
I don't. I don't drink. I don't even drink coffee. I drink water and sometimes dilutable juice. That's it.
What were you just shooting at? Sort of
Shriek bats.
scary. Yes, shriek bats. They seem to be spinning. That seems to be odd behavior for bats. Do bats usually spin in corkscrews?
These are suicide bats.
Oh. Well, that seems useful as a species.
If they detect an enemy, they will launch themselves, spin at you, and hit you and explode. Like this.
Definitely a useful skill. Wow.
Stupid species. Yeah, that noise you can hear, that signifies an upgrade, but I can't get up there yet because I need the space jump. See?
Ah. Yes, I can, in fact, see. I have eyes.
And now I can go back to that room. Assuming I
Is that
don't...
a tree?
I think so. Assuming I don't fail this jump. Or land on the blast caps below. Good. I shot the wall. How did that open the door?
How long ago did you record this? About 2
This was
hours?
This was
3
yesterday.
hours?
This is about an hour and a half, and I did this yesterday.
Oh yes, that's right. I forgot about that.
That's cool.
Yeah, we decided to put this off until today because I had to sleep before you, which is
No,
odd.
I was sleeping at probably the same time as you because I woke up at about 2 o'clock today.
Guys, I'm speaking to someone in the future. He did it again.
I've got to remember, don't lock on while you jump. This isn't the Wii version. It will hinder you.
Hey, we've been here before.
Yeah, I know. There's a bit we... Ow. Well, that's a way to lose
Man,
most of your energy.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, Flare Spire.
Yep. My crappy playing
You
skills.
won the 2012...
I've got to be
Hugo
careful of that, because if I walk too close to them as they retract in, they will pull me to their hole. And sometimes I might get pulled off, and another waste of energy. Ow.
Are you sure you can't kill them?
No, I can kill those. You can't kill the tentacles, though.
You're sure they're unkillable?
Yeah, I've tried.
Right. Okay.
I've gone through every weapon in the game to try and kill them, aside from the one you get at the end game, because that's only in one area. And I think we are, yes, we are coming up to the cut-off point for this video, so I shall see you guys next time, and so shall FarShot for the next episode.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Yes.